So the GoXLR should work in 2025. Should you hold on to your current GoXLR or buy a new one? Well, the GoXLR is not that yet again. Alright guys, so the drama continues with the GoXLR situation, and also TC-Helicon just laid off all the staff that was working in GoXLR, which was working in some software updates, which was very helpful in case something update on your Windows, it could break or things like that. Well, but let me explain why I wanted to do this video as well. I wanted to point this video because I think I can share something valuable for you if you own the GoXLR or if you're thinking to buy a GoXLR. Let me show you first the message that we got from February 17 on the TC-Helicon official Discord server, which states, and I'm gonna just read real quick the more important message that they sent to us. So I say, on behalf of the GoXLR Discord MVPs and big brains, I would like to announce that TC-Helicon has again laid off all staff working on GoXLR. This is not a deja vu, but this did occur sometime back with the TC-Helicon Canada office back in July 2023. We all go crazy when we receive the first news, and we all looking for something else for replace the GoXLR. It also stated that GoXLR will still continue to work as normal on the current app revision. So you'll basically be able to use your GoXLR with the current version of your software, which I'm using, and it's been fine for me, my personal experience. They also state over here that they have not heard from the TC-Helicon team in about a month. So we have to assume they are no longer active in the Discord. This is a kind of scary thing because the owners of this Discord server not be back for a month, and they can shut down the server anytime because whoever wrote this message, which is taking care and keeping this server alive, they do not have the rights. And they state right here in the bottom, say again, I'm not sure how much longer the Discord will exist, as we don't own the Helicon Gaming Discord account that made it. And it's entirely possible Music Tribe, the company they are taking care of support now, could delete it. So right there is already scary because so many people probably come to this server. I think they stated they have a 36,000+ people have the GoXLR. For any issues, come over here. That's a lot of people. So if this disappear from one night to another, to one day to another, that's a lot of information over there that could be useful for those that, like myself, that continue to use the GoXLR for fixes that we can probably, it could be helpful. Now, we do have another place that long time ago they created. That's another team that actually they not get paid to do this. They do this on their own time, which is the GoXLR utility. They also create a software exactly the way the GoXLR original official have, because they have the code, they have all the information to create that, which works perfectly fine. But again, it's something that you don't know how long it's gonna stay available. Since they don't get paid for, they could abandon this project at any time. So that's another uncertainty as well for the future of GoXLR, which that's why when I say it's not that yet, because one day could be not working, one day you cannot find anything else, and is what it is. So back in 2023, when I heard the first thing about this information about that they start laying off people on a GoXLR, I immediately tried to find something else to replace. I actually was able to find the RodiBroGamer Duo. I bought the RodiBroGamer Duo with my own money, and I tried to do a trial for a couple of days to see if that's something that I could actually replace it, even though my GoXLR was working fine. Which I did a video if you wanted to click on this card at the top, and also on the end of this video to watch it if you want to, so I can explain more in depth why I did not change from GoXLR to the RodiBroGamer Duo at that time. Now, fast forward today, they actually put more stuff on the not only in the GoXLR, which now they have a submixing on a GoXLR, which is fantastic, but also on a RodiBroGamer Duo, they do also added virtual submixing for streamers, which is fantastic, which is a great thing. And the RodiBroGamer Duo is a great device to substitute the GoXLR right now. Not only the hardware itself is very similar, you have all your faders and everything, which is working great, but also they have the capability that you have a better EQ system over there, more modern. You can actually use now more like a streamer. But if you do have if you stream a lot in a console, that device, it does not gonna help you. And I'm gonna show on the screen right now why. I contact the support about that situation when I had a problem when I have the RodiBroGamer Duo, and they say that it's not a support. They don't support console. Sony have some kind of issue with them. They do not allow the audio to pass through the USB connection, which is giving problematic, and you have to do a workaround, which I found a workaround, but I think it wasn't really good for me back then when I had the RodiBroGamer Duo. So I decided to return, and I keep my GoXLR, which has been working flawless until today. And just to let you know, I still have the GoXLR and work until today. As you can see right here, they're working here. That's my main mixer. I use it for record videos, for streaming, for everything. And it's still working flawless. I had an issue, just to let you know what issues that I have was, I had an issue before with the sound of the GoXLR. Overall, all the sound was kind of stuttering, popping when I have OBS on. But with all the troubleshoot that I'm trying to find out, I was like, oh my god, maybe my GoXLR really is not working now, and I couldn't find any solution for it. It ended up to be my OBS plugins that I had there from something else, effects. I created another OBS, I put the plugins that I know that I wanted to use it, and I'm trying to figure it out and working fine again. So it wasn't the GoXLR, it was too much crap I had in my previous OBS. So be careful with that as well. The more plugins that you have in OBS, it could affect your mixer. It can be, it could be like, oh, it's my mixer that's not working. No, it's something else. So just be aware that I want to share the experience that happened to me. So my final opinion for those like myself that own the GoXLR is to keep your GoXLR right now. I have my GoXLR since 2021. It's been already 5 years almost, and it's been fantastic. I actually don't plan it to really change unless if it's something really compelling out there, and it's something that if it breaks, then I have to go and get it. But I think those that have it should hold on right there. Yeah, should not go crazy to buy unless if you have the budget. That's fine, that's up to you. But those that have like a tight budget that you like, okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a little bit to get something else. So even this is work, I don't know what can happen tomorrow. Keeping researching, because this here just start as this video is start. I'm recording right now in February, and a lot of things could happen this year that come out. There could be something really pleasing and good for you to buy along the way. So those that wanted to change because of that situation, or those that are looking for to buy, this I'm gonna share with you is prices that I saw on Amazon. So the price I'm putting right there is, we have I'm reading over here because I write it down a note here. But the GoXLR Mini now, if you buy, is $179. The GoXLR normal, the one that I use it, the full GoXLR, is at $349, even the black one or the white one. Now, those next ones that I'm going to put on a list could be something that you can buy today, which is really, really good also. But it does not going to do always the whole thing the GoXLR does, but is an alternative. So one is going to be the RodiBroGamer 1, which is $179, the cheapest one of all. That is actually a device, and I do not review this device. I have other reviews out there that I review pretty well, so you can look for that. So the RodiBroGamer 1 from $179, that's one option. Now the RodiBroGamer Duo, which is $499, is the more expensive actually device, and actually even more expensive, of course, with the GoXLR. But it is a solid device. Okay, so this is one that I recommend it because it's very similar to the GoXLR. The other solution could be the Elgato, which is the Stream Deck that goes for $199.99, $200 almost. And but then you if you want to use an XLR microphone, then you have to buy the XLR dock for $119.99, which will bring a total of $319.98. So this is another option. It's cheaper than the GoXLR, the full GoXLR. However, everything is in a software, and everything is processed into your PC. If you have a mid-range PC, you probably won't have any problem. If you have a very old PC, you're probably going to have any issues if you want to play and use that device at the same time. But mostly it's not a problem. But all the process is on the Wavelink 2.0, which is processed on the PC. Instead of the GoXLR, everything's processed on the GoXLR, and the RodiBroGamer 1 does also process everything on there. The other option as well, most people know, is Beacon Studio, which is the same guys that was working with the GoXLR original release. They decide to leave the project and decide to open something new, which is Beacon, which is their new company. It's been around for probably, I think, 3 years, almost 3 years, if not a little bit more. So they have now, they released last year the Beacon Studio, which is $259 according to the price on Amazon. And if you want to control, because the Beacon Studio is just a device that you plug it in, there is no knob, it's only a knob for volume. And if you want to control like a knob for the volumes or different mixes, you have to go and get the Mix Create Audio for $219, which you bring both of those equipment is going to give you a total of $478, which is cheaper than Rodecaster Duo, but is more expensive than the rest of it. They have an amazing software. They still making process to get better and better. And from the time the Mix Creator was released, software really get much better. And also they have one of the best EQs for the microphone. You can use any microphone if you have the Beacon Studio. So that's a really solid option as well, but it costs you $478. Now, if your money is not an issue and you have, like I say, you stream using console, you definitely wanted to go on a Rodecaster Pro 2, but it's $689. This is a lot of money for that device, and it could be overkill in so many ways. But that device have a lot of IOs inputs in the back that actually you can do a nice workaround from the PS5 or any console to actually put in the right channel and have it is pretty nice. But in my opinion, today, if I have to get if I don't have the GoXLR, I'll probably go with the Rodecaster Duo, because even though I stream more in PC and not much in console, it will be fine for me to do a workaround when I need to stream on console. But because also the company is very solid, Rode is not going anywhere. They are a great solid company, but in the end, you definitely had to be reasonable where you budget at. If you do not have any of those mixers yet, if you wanted to buy the GoXLR Mini or the GoXLR, it's still a great option, but I think they should now lower the price after this news, because even though it's still working, it's a very uncertain future for this device. So hope I could kind of help you out with the decisions that if you own a GoXLR, or if you're looking to buy your next mixer, those are good options that we talk about here. And I think that if you own the GoXLR, just keep it. It is working fine. Just keep it. Just keep a look around what the year is coming and things gonna be released. And make sure you make the best decision and spend smart money on things that you actually going to need it and for your live stream and content creation. So thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end. We'll check out those videos also from our channel. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.